All right, everybody, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm going to get the camera, there we go. Get the camera to zoom in on me, there we are. Okay, of course, if anybody walks in front of that, it's gonna start following people. All right, so here we go. Here we go, everybody. Word Guided Project 4-2. Welcome in, everybody. Yes, I opened the door early downstairs today so everybody could get in.
The door was locked when we got here.
That's impossible, I unlocked it.
The one downstairs.
Security's down there.
But I pushed the green button and I saw that it was green, so how did that?
Security's down there now.
No, I mean, I pushed it at 9:15 this morning when nobody was here, because I saw that none of you were here.
I told you there's a tricky door.
Yes, but it works every time when I open it. Okay, so here we go, everybody. 4-2. Okay, so today we've got two files to download. Two files to download instead of one. So to download the two files, you're going to click on Start File and Resources. The only file we're going to open, hear me out, the only file we're going to open is the Word document with your name on it. The other file you have to download still because we're going to insert it into the document we're working with today. So please just click once and once only on Start File and Resources. So Start File, there it is, downloaded, Resources, downloaded. Okay, now of course if you don't see it in the upper right corner, there's a Downloads button up here. You can see it right here, or you can go down to your taskbar and double click your yellow folder. But we're gonna open the one that says your name, maximum heart rate. So again, make sure that you've downloaded both files, we're only opening the one. And after I open it, what's the first thing I do?
Enable.
Enable editing, thank you, yes, you always have to click enable editing. This is our fourth project now. Oh yes. Couple of reminders, if you have classes on Monday, it's President's Day, do not go to your classes on Monday. Unless you're like in an online class like I teach, then there's no days off. But, just keep that in mind if you have in-person classes, do not go to them on Monday. Okay. Oh, second reminder is, starting next week, we got 5 weeks of Excel coming up. So, yes, we got a lot of Excel coming up. All right, so here's our document. Oh yes, and if you don't have the show hide paragraph symbol turned on, please make sure you turn it on. It's once again up here in the paragraph groups, make sure that's on. And should I probably zoom in a little bit? We like zooming in, so I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, all right, so just a quick overview of what we're gonna do with this document. I'm just gonna give it to you before we start. So we're gonna turn some of this text into WordArt. Yes, we're gonna turn some of the text into WordArt. We're going to insert a SmartArt graphic where we are going to type in values into it. We are also going to insert an image along with a caption. Most people mess up the caption part, so I'm gonna go really slowly through that. And at the bottom of this document, I'm just showing you this, is a series of tabbed, it's called tabbed text. Why is it called tabbed text? You see the little arrows? That means I pushed which key on the keyboard? Tab, correct. So it's tabbed text. So we're gonna turn all that into a table and we're gonna format the table. That's what we're gonna do with this document. I know it looks really, really innocent right now, but I've seen people like destroy this document. So here we go, everybody. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So first 2 steps are done. Boom. All right. Step 3. We are going to turn the words American River Cycling Club, that's the first line in the document, we're going to turn this into WordArt. So to do that, ready? We're going to put our pointer to the left of American River Cycling Club like this. We're going to click once. Now, to change it to WordArt, we have to click the Insert tab up at the top of the screen, up here, Insert. Okay, so Insert tab, and then we're going to find WordArt. WordArt is all the way over here in the text group, WordArt. So it's right here. And we are going to choose the third option, the one that looks like it's reddish. Fill red, accent color 2, outline red, accent color 2. So go ahead and click on that one. And what happened to all your text? Woo! It did. It turned big, didn't it? What about the paragraph symbol? Do you see the paragraph symbol? After club? What was that, Marshall?
It's hiding.
It's hiding. So I suppose we should probably make it like wider so that we can see all of that, which is what we're about to do. So here we go. So those were steps A, B, and C under 3 that we just did. Next, we're going to change the width of that to 6.5 inches. So check it out. All the way over here on the right side of the ribbon, there's size. Way over here on the right, we're just going to change our width to 6.5 by clicking the up arrow like this. There we go. Now I see it. So we're going to change that width to 6.5. Okay. Oh, is he coming? Is he coming? Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, so next, we are going to align, yes, we're going to change the alignment of these words, American River Cycling Club, and we're going to ultimately give it a reflection. We're going to do both of those two things coming up next. So here we go. Here's the stuff that a lot of people miss. So in the Shape Format tab, in the Arrange group, we're going to click the Position button and choose More Layout Options. So here we go. So it's over here. Here's the Arrange group. Here's the Position button. So we're going to click on that. And we're going to go ahead and click on More Layout Options right here. Okay. So Position, More Layout Options. We're going to go ahead and click that. Yes, I'm going slowly through this for a reason. There are a lot of people that miss this. Okay, so next, step F. They want you to change the alignment in the horizontal area centered relative to the margin. So check it out. We're going to change horizontal up here to alignment instead of absolute position. We're going to change left to centered. And it's relative to the margin. So we're going to change column right here to margin. No, not the stuff we cook with. Wait, no, that's margarine. Margin. If you're just joining us, all we've done in the document is take the first line and turn it into WordArt, and now we've changed the width, and now we are centering it. So we're going to do centered relative to margin. Was there one more thing we had to change on this? Step G. We're going to change the absolute position in the vertical area to 2/10 of an inch below the page, which what that's going to do is, it's going to move it up. It's going to move it up to 2/10 of an inch below the top of the of the page. So all you have to do here, everybody, is this. Click to make that 0.2. And we're going to change paragraph to page. So that's going to bring that American River Cycling Club up. It's going to move it up. All right, is that the last change I had to make there? Yes, yes, Mark.
We got 2 different absolute position. Is it the one with
The first one should be alignment up here,
Yeah,
centered to the margin.
yeah?
This absolute position should be 0.2 below the page.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. I just have people staring today. No nodding, just staring. Are we good? Sort of? You're asleep? That's great. Okay. Well, if I'm all done here, step H wants me to do what? Click OK. And it will move it up. Everything will be moved up. Did you notice all the rest of it moved up with it? So there you go. So there's your tip for if you ever want to move everything up. That's how you do it. You move the first object up, everything else goes up with it, which gives us a lot more real estate on the page. Because check it out. I'm just scrolling. I'm just showing you this. Don't do this. See how much space we have now at the bottom of the page? All right. I'm just showing that to you. That was not, go ahead and save this, everybody, before we continue. Control S. All right. So the last step, the last thing we're going to do with the American River Cycling Club object is we're going to add a reflection to it. So to add the reflection, we're all in the shape format tab. So for this one, we're going to go into text effects. Text effects. So right here in the WordArt styles, there's a drop-down arrow for text effects. Click that. Hover over reflection. And it's going to be the first one right here. Type reflection touching. Go ahead and click that one. And you will notice that it has a nice reflection that's actually touching the letters. Like the letters touch the reflection. That's what that means. So go ahead and click on that. And that's what it should look like. All right. That was cool. Okay, next, I'm just gonna click anywhere. Just click somewhere to get out of it when you're done with that. I'm saving again just because I want to. All right. Next up, all that text at the bottom of the document, the tabbed text. So check it out. They want us to select all of the tabbed text, including the last paragraph mark. Easiest way to do this for review, put your pointer to the left of age like this, hold down your left mouse button and just drag straight down like this. And then let go. All right, so we're selecting all the text at the bottom. Next, since we're going to change it to a table, we're going to go to the Insert tab, and look, check this out. When you click the Table button, there's something called Convert Text to Table. So here we go, Insert tab. Here's the Table button directly below the Insert tab. And we're going to choose Convert Text to Table right here. Go ahead and click on that. And I hope all of your text is now within cells in a table.
Mine, look like a table size thing.
So did you make sure that you selected, you got to select the text first, then click Insert Table, Convert Text to Table.
What?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. We're not there yet. Yes, you're good. Yes, you're good. Okay, I have to do it too. I love it when you're all ahead of me. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Yes, okay, I'm over here. Cool, okay, all right. All right, so here we go. The only things we're gonna make the change on is click the Auto Fit to Contents Radio button, which is right here. Notice how it says Fixed Column Width. I'm gonna change it to Auto Fit to Contents. And that's it. Click OK. Now is it within a table? Okay, thank you. Thank you for nodding. I appreciate that. So yes, now we're going to click Auto Fit to Contents, click OK. Bam. Now, some of you are probably wondering, what are those symbols after, because I always get asked that question, what are those symbols after the content within the cells? That just means that it's content within a cell. That's exactly what that means. That's where the content ends. In each cell, you'll notice that little tiny marker. All right. Well, we should probably do something with this, right? I mean, you wouldn't actually just hand this to somebody, right? A black and white table with no formatting. Let's make it look nice. I mean, hey, it's February, it's the season. You all like the reddish pinkish color, so here we go. It's coming. It's coming. So here we go. We're going to click the, do we have to click the Table Design tab? I'm in the Table Design tab. Are you in the Table Design tab? Yes? Thank goodness. Okay, so we don't have to do that step. We're going to make sure that the header row and banded row boxes are the only ones checked over here on the left-hand side. See what it says Table Style Columns? So we're going to uncheck first column. The only two that should be checked are header row and banded rows. Because if you don't uncheck first column, it's going to put a different color on the first column than the other two columns. So by unchecking it, it's going to make them all the same. All right, here we go. So now, in the Table Styles gallery, you're going to hunt for Grid Table 4 Accent 2. It's like a reddish pinkish color. So here we go, Grid Table 4 Accent 2. So check it out. So here's the big gallery. We're going to click the More arrow. That's the arrow with the line over it. And we're looking for grid, ooh, is that it? Yes, I found it. Grid Table 4 accent 2, it's the 5th one from the right, 2nd row under grid tables. It's that one right there. Please click that. I'm gonna wait for everybody first. Everybody? Everybody? There we go. All right, so the first row is like a nice dark color, and the rest are alternating, essentially pink and white. Okay, I'm feeling the love now. So here we go. So these 2 steps, I and J, so what we are gonna do is we are going to push the backspace key and then push the enter key to take some of the text that's in the first row of the 2nd and 3rd columns and move them down, which will shrink the columns. See how wide these columns are right now? Like, see how wide these are? It's because of this first row. So check it out. This is what we're gonna do now, everybody. Ready? This is why I wanted to zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in even more so you can see this. All right, I'm gonna click before the letter Z in zone, right here. Right here. Click before the letter Z in zone. We're gonna take out that space before it. We're gonna backspace like this. And then we're gonna press enter like this. Notice how it shrunk the column? Okay, so we click before the word zone, backspace, and then enter. That's step I. Step J, we're gonna click before the word heart, backspace, and enter, like this. We click before the word heart, backspace, enter. But Nick, the table isn't centered on the page. Well, guess what we're going to do? We are going to center the table so that it looks nice. And yes, the content inside of this as well, we're going to take care of that as well. Yes? What's that?
Mine isn't looking like that.
It isn't looking like that. I mean, mine's not great, but I mean. Oh, you hit enter twice.
So go back.
Click here, or click before heart.
And right here.
Click there, yep, and then backspace. And then type a space. There you go. Now yours looks like mine.
Okay.
Okay, make sure your 3rd column looks like mine too. All right, let's proceed. Or almost proceed. What's up?
The heart thingy.
I can help.
Here. There you go.
All right, we get there. Okay. I can always help. Okay, so now we have to select the entire table. So to do that, there's a button in the upper left corner of the table that looks like a 4-way arrow. It's this button right here. It's right here on the table. See this little button in the upper left corner? See how my pointer turns into a 4-way arrow? Click that to select the entire table. Okay. Now we're going to center it. So here we go. In the table layout tab, we're going to click the align center button. So up here, everybody, it just says layout. It's to the right of table design. It's over here, this layout tab. It's the one all the way on the end. Now, the align center button, everybody, see how there's 9 squares like a tic-tac-toe board right here? We're just gonna, or Hollywood squares, depending on what you want to do. But I'm gonna click the center square right here, this one right here. It says align center. Go ahead and click that. But Nick, it only centered the data in the cells of the table. Yes, that is correct. That's the first thing we're doing here. Don't worry, we're going to center the table in a minute. So we're clicking that little button right there in the middle of the alignment boxes. That's align center. Now, we have to click the properties button to actually center this thing on the page, which is weird, but this is how we have to do it. So, here we go. The table group is all the way over here to the left. We're going to click on the properties button, way over here on the left. It should bring this up. So I'm going to align it center. Which of these buttons am I clicking on? This one right here, center.
Right.
No, we're not aligning it right. We're aligning it center. So we're going to click center. And then after we click center, it wants us to click what?
Okay.
Okay. Ta-da.
Can I get some help?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't even know what's that. I think.
Oh, wait, you're great. So just click somewhere inside the table. Okay, click the little button there. Yep. Okay, layout tab. Okay, you're gonna click the center box. Yep. And then you're gonna click properties. And then you're gonna click center and okay.
Okay.
And boom. Boom. I actually like how the camera didn't follow me that time. Okay, great. Oh, now it is. I'm over here. Up. My face, up here. Picky. It loves following me around, but it does not. There we go. Okay, now we're good. All right. Okay, moving on. Next, we're going to add some space between the data within the cells and the outer edge of the cells. So we're going to add a cell margin to this. So the cell margins button, everybody, is right here in the alignment group, just like we did before. We're going to go ahead and click cell margins. Okay, ready? Ready? It says change the top and bottom to 0.03, left and right to 0.1. So all you have to do is this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just clicking the up arrows until you get 0.03, 0.03, 0.1, 0.1. So we're increasing that, so there's going to now be more space between the data that is inside every one of these cells and the outer edges of each cell. So you'll see more of a margin between it. Wait for everyone to do the clicking. I appreciate the nodding, just letting you all know that. Appreciate the nodding. Okay. I'm just looking around the room right now. You're good now? Okay, all right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and click OK. And you'll notice there's more space now between. All right, so that was step 5. We are done with step 5. Moving on to 6. So now in this next part, we're going to insert a SmartArt graphic that looks like this arrow with the 3 boxes on it that you see here in figure 4-111. So here we go. We're going to click, so we're going to scroll up now. And we are going to click after example of 40-year-olds. So here's example of 40-year-olds. We're going to click here at the end, click over here to the right of the paragraph marker. Make sure that your insertion point is flashing there. All right. Well, if I'm going to insert a SmartArt graphic, I'm going to click which tab? Oh, you're so good. So insert tab. And if it's SmartArt, which one am I clicking on here in illustrations? SmartArt. Let's click on that. You're like, Nick's not looking at the instructions again. I know, don't worry. Okay, so the next one we're supposed to click here, everybody, is process here on the left-hand side. And the one we're looking for is this one right here, continuous block process. And if that's the one I want, what do I click next?
Okay.
Okay. And okay. Ugh. All right, now for some of you, these bullet points might appear on the left and not the right. I'm going to, can I zoom? There we go. Okay, I want to make it look like yours. So for this next part, everybody, I don't want you touching the arrow, and I don't want you touching or clicking inside the 3 boxes that say text. Everything that we're going to enter is over here in these bullets. See these 3 bullet points to the left of, we're going to put everything over here. I'm just going to copy and paste because, well, I can. So we just did 6A, B, you can too, by the way, C, D. All right, so here we go. The first one, you can actually just type it in, 220. So I'm gonna go 220, like this. Then I'm gonna type a space, and then a dash. Yes? So 220, a space, and a dash.
Isn't like these be shorter and short?
Yes, you're supposed to click before the Z in the zone,
Okay, so right here.
and then before the Z, you gotta go, yeah, and then you're gonna push backspace and enter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, same thing with heart. Backspace, enter.
Enter.
Okay, I don't know how age got to be that big. Did you drag that? Okay, well, let's go ahead and select the whole table. Nope, you gotta click the little plus, or,
Right here?
yeah, click there, okay. Okay, come on up to table design. Okay, you're gonna uncheck first column. That was one of the steps that we did earlier. Now you're gonna click layout. Then you're gonna click the center align button, the middle box, yep. And then you're also going to click on, hang on a sec. You're gonna go over to properties. Yep, and click center, and click OK. Let's go back to table design. Okay, give me a second. Make the layout tab there.
Layout there.
Yeah. And go to properties again. Oh, I see what's going on. Click column. Yeah, it's supposed to be on, it's supposed to auto-fit. Click cancel. So click the auto-fit button and do auto-fit contents. First one. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, and then you're also supposed to, no, select it again. You're also supposed to add cell margins. So just click up 3 times and do the same thing for bottom. And then click up twice for left and right. Yep. Great. Okay, click OK. Okay, then for our next step, we're clicking up here after the 180. Yep. And then we're going to go to Insert, Tab, and then SmartArt right there.
Where?
Right there where your mouse is.
Oh, right here.
And then you're going to click on Process, and then that one, and then click OK.
And then change it.
Yep, and then I typed right there where your pointer's flashing, 220, a space, and a dash. Pardon me, sorry.
Space.
Right,
This space.
yeah, 220, space, and a dash.
Right next to it.
Yeah, right here, 220, space, and a dash. That's step E. Okay,
And a dash.
step F. In the next placeholder text,
Dash.
that's the next bullet right here.
Dash.
Second bullet, you're actually gonna type the words your age. Do not put your actual age in. And then we're gonna type a space, and then we're gonna type the equal symbol. So your, space, age, space, equals. I've seen people try to put their actual age in here, and they get it wrong, and they're like, why did I get it wrong? I'm like, you gotta put the words your age in there. Okay, and for this last one, I'm definitely pasting this, because that's a lot of text. Predicted maximum heart rate, no period. I'm just gonna copy it, I'm gonna click the third bullet here, and just paste it in like that. So third one I pasted from the instructions. All right, those are your three. So now we actually have to manipulate this. So here we go. Now we're gonna manipulate this arrow, and this is where the tricky part comes in. So, we are on step 7. So they're saying to click the outside frame of the SmartArt graphic to select the entire SmartArt graphic. So to do this is what you need to do this, everybody. Let me know when you're ready. Almost everybody's ready. Almost. Okay, so to do this, I'm first going to click like somewhere on the top of this arrow, like here. I'm just going to click like somewhere up here on the top of this arrow like this. Now when I click there, you notice what happens when I click there? It selects predicted maximum heart rate also. So here's what you have to do. Hold on, everybody. There's 2 clicks we have to do here. We did the first one. Second click, we click the outer border, the edge of this box. Just notice how my pointer turns into a 4-way arrow? Click once here. That deselects the 3rd box. That's what we want. So first click, you notice predicted maximum heart rate was selected. I click on the outer edge the second time. Now the whole object is selected. All right, here we go. And this is important because we're going to change the height and width of the shape. So the height needs to be 1.5 inches, width 2.6 inches. So up here, everybody, Format tab to the right of SmartArt Design. This is the Shape Format tab. So now we got to make this change to 1.5 and 2.6. No, I'm not doing clicking. I'm just going to type it 1.5 and then 2.6. That way I don't have to click 35 times. But if you like clicking 35 times, that's up to you. I'm all right if you click 35 times. I'm a patient person. I can do this. Okay, so now, everybody, you notice how much extra space we have to the right of this object? So what we're going to do in this next part is we're going to wrap the text around the object. So here we go. So again, the Format tab, I think we're already in there. We're going to go to the Arrange group, click the Wrap Text button, and choose Square. So up here we are. Wrap Text, we're already here. So we're going to click Wrap Text, and we're going to choose Square. Notice when you hover over it, before you even click it, it shows you what's going to happen. It's okay that the arrow is on the left side of the screen. We're going to make it go to the right here in just a moment. So click Square. And now your text should be wrapped around the object. All right, next. Remember earlier how we did position on that WordArt object at the top of the page? Now we're going to do this for the SmartArt object. So to do that, up here, everybody, in the Arrange group, we're going to click Position and more layout options, just like we did earlier. Don't worry, we're almost done. So, I know it's only 10:30. You're like, how do you mean we're almost done? We're almost done. And we are. We only have to put in, after we're done with this object, all we have left to do is put that picture in. Oh, if you join us late, make sure you download that picture, the resources link. It's start file and the resources link both need to be downloaded. All right, so here we go. In the horizontal area, this time we're not changing absolute position. We're going to keep it absolute position, but it's 4.5 inches to the right of the margin. So, see how this says 0? I'm just going to type in 4.5 with a double quote for 4.5 inches to the right of the margin. That's our horizontal alignment. So it's going to move it to the right. This 4.5 inches to the right of the margin, I think would be around somewhere around. If you don't have the ruler showing, again, it's View. You click the ruler checkbox, you'll see it. But it should end up over here somewhere. Okay, a lot of clicking, we're good there. All right, in the vertical area, we are going to change absolute position to 0.4 of an inch below the margin. So right now it's 0.18. I'm just going to increase that to 0.4 just by clicking the arrows. And this one is below the margin. Make sure that you change these, because if you change these to something else, it's going to take your object and just go whoop.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, you see it? You see it? Okay, okay, cool. So absolute position 4.5, absolute position 0.4 for vertical. All right, and then if we're all finished, we click what?
Okay.
Okay. You all got this down now. It only took 4 projects. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you guys were doing it before. Okay, all right. All right, let me know when you're all ready. Okay, I'm gonna click OK, and it moves it way over there. Okay. You notice how the ruler up here, see how it's at 4.5 up here, the left edge of it's at 4.5, and the rest of it just keeps going. All right, we're almost done with this object, everybody. Okay, now, your SmartArt should still be selected, so the if necessary part, you don't have to click the SmartArt again. We're going to change it to an intense effect. So check it out. We're gonna click up here on the SmartArt Design tab. Let me see if I can guess. Don't tell me which one. Don't tell me. Yeah, fifth one. Fifth one, right there, is the intense effect. So go ahead and click on that. Hey, what are you doing? Ah, okay. I know what's going on. So go ahead and click on your WordArt. Click on it, yep, and click on the edge of the box, okay. Now for this one, you're gonna do shape format, position, more layout options. Okay, so this one is supposed to be below page, not paragraph. And then click OK. Click position again, and go to more layout options. Oh, change that to 0.2. It should be .2, yeah, 0.2. And then click OK. Yeah, much better. Now click back and click back on your object. Okay, you're good. Oh, yes, there you go. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click that. And it gives them, looks more bubbly, right? Looks more, looks a little more bubbly. All right, so what we're gonna do, everybody, is we are going to bold each of the 3 boxes. So to do that, you're going to click once on the edge, watch what I'm doing, on the edge of the 220 minus, see how my pointer turns into a 4-way arrow? I'm gonna click once, and I'm gonna do Control B to bold. Then I'm gonna click on the edge of the next box, your age. And I'm gonna do Control B to bold. And then I'm gonna click on the edge of the 3rd box. And I'm gonna Control B to bold. But I'm gonna leave myself right there. I'm gonna stay there, because we're gonna do something to this 3rd box. We are going to change the color of the 3rd box. So now that you've bolded all the words, so that was step I. So step J, they just want us to click on the SmartArt Format tab. So up here, that's that last Format tab, we're gonna click that. Let me know when you're all there. I'll resume with step K. We're almost all there, okay. Wait, where'd all my text go? Hang on. I just freaked out for a minute. There, okay. All right. Just freaked out for a minute. All right, everything's okay.
I got it really behind. I'm trying to do the intense thing.
Oh yeah, so SmartArt Design. 5th one. Yep. There you go. You're gonna click once on the edge of each box. So click once on the edge of the 220, put your point, and then Control B to bold. Bold it. Yep, and you're gonna do the same to the other 2 boxes. Yep. And then stay right there. All right, so with that 3rd box still selected, we are gonna change the shape fill, this is step K. The shape fill, we're gonna change it to red accent 2. So here we go. Shape fill is over here, everybody. In the shape styles group, right here. Shape fill. And it's gonna be this one right here. 5th color from the right, 6th color from the left, red accent 2. Not the light one, not the dark one, but this one right here. And that will change the color of your 3rd shape to red. So click that. And there you go.
What color, Nick?
Red, this one. Red accent 2 under shape fill. Let me know when you're done.
Is my text supposed to turn black?
No. Actually, that looks perfect.
Oh, well, it was just black like a second ago.
Well, it's possible if you hover over something else, like if you just hover over something, it will do the live previews of it. So yeah, you're good. Great. I'm clicking out of here. I'm clicking anywhere out of here. I'm just clicking out of it. I'm saving. Now is a good time. All right, everybody, we've done 3 out of the 4 major things we need to do to this document, which means we are in the home stretch with still 35 minutes to go. I was expecting this to take longer, but hey, I'm happy if you are. So here we go. Step 8. We are going to insert, it's time to insert that picture we downloaded at the beginning. So if you came in late, there's a resources link that you needed to click on in addition to the start file. And the name of that file is what? Heart rate something.png or something like that. So here's what we're going to do. Check it out. We're going to put our insertion point at the end of the second section heading target heart rate, which means we're going to click here to the right of target heart rate. Darn camera. Darn camera, quit showing the students like that. There we go. Now it's better. Okay, all right. Okay, camera. When I walk around, it like focuses on you guys. So if you ever see the stream and it's not like I'm not on the I'm like, oops. All right. So here we go. I'm clicking after target heart rate. This is where we're going to insert our image. So here we go. Oh, if I'm going to insert an image, what tab do I need to be in? Insert. You're so good. Yes, you're so good at that. Okay, so it's insert. And then if it's an image, we're going to click on this button right here for pictures. And I hope it's on this device because you did save it to the downloads folder. So we're going to click this device. Give it a moment. There's the downloads folder. I'm going to navigate to the downloads folder. It might have taken you to some other folder, but just click downloads. And then here's my file, heart rate 04. I'm just going to double click it. And that's what it looks like. Yes, it puts it exactly where your insertion point was. Now you all know this doesn't look right? Like it just looks weird, right? So we're gonna have to do something to it. You know that's where we're going next. So here we go. We just did B, we just did C. Here we go. So when you adjust the height of an image, it automatically adjusts the width for you. So we're gonna change the height to 1 inch. So here we go. Hey, look, it's only 1.5. I can just click the down arrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, all the way over here on the right. You'll see the size group. So it resizes the width to 1.33 inches. No, you just click on resources once. Yeah, just click it. Bam. Now go back to your Word doc down below. Yep. Right there. Now click on pictures. Yep. This device, then downloads. Oh, it's right there.
That's right there.
Just double click it. There you go. Now, on the right side, you gotta change that height. It's all the way on the right side. Height to 1 inch. Way over here. All right, I got another bot in the chat. I love those. Ban. Okay. I had to ban a whole bunch of bots on my stream last night. All right, here we go. Next step. Now we're going to do the wrap text again. We've done this before. So we're going to click the wrap text button, and this time we're going to choose tight, and you're going to see how tightly it wraps around the image. So here we go. Here we go. So up here in the arrange group, here's wrap text. We're going to click that and choose tight. Yes, it'll look weird. Don't worry about that. Don't freak out. You're okay. All right, here we go. Now we're going to align it right. So it will get out of all those words and it will go to the right side of the page. So here we go. Up here, same group, align, and align right. And it moves the image to the right. I hope. Seeing nodding from almost everybody. Okay. I know where the other person is. I know where the person who's not nodding is. It's okay. All right, so the image goes to the right. All right, now, you do know we're about finished, right? Like, we just have, look, step 11 is the end. We're on 9. Okay, so here we go. We don't have to select the picture. We're going to go up to the gallery and we're going to choose the bevel rectangle picture style. So it's this one up here. Check it out. We're going to click the more arrow up here in the gallery. And it's this one right here, bevel rectangle. Second one from the right, second row. click on that. You will notice it gives it a nice beveled edge look. That's a lot prettier than what we had. Now, I don't know if some of you have noticed this with the SmartArt and the images and everything. When Nick does his presentations on Tuesday, yes, I'm talking about myself in the third person. Do you notice any of this stuff that we're like doing? Like I add that stuff to every slide. Like every slide, I do SmartArt. I know it looks weird, but I like to play around with SmartArt quite a bit. So if you've ever noticed that, you'll be like, now that you know, you'll be like, he added that one. So now you know. All right. Anyway, moving on. Next, we're going to insert a caption, and this is one that a lot of people miss, so I'm going to do this very slowly. So we're going to right-click the picture, and we're going to choose Insert Caption. So we're right-clicking the picture. We're inserting the caption, Insert Caption. Now, what I don't like about this is we can't just type the text here that we want. At least I don't think we can. Because if it were me, I would type the text here and not the way that they're having us do it. You're like, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna do it right here? Oh, I can't backspace? That's a bummer. All right, so since we can't backspace and type it here, if we're all done here, what do we click? Okay. Now, this is why I wanted you to zoom in, everybody. Everybody, this is why we're zooming in. So now below the picture, you see figure 1 with your cursor flashing after figure 1. So here's what they want you to do. Here's what they want you to do. They want you to replace figure 1 with these words. Know your target heart rate. You can either type it. Now if you're pasting, everybody, if you're pasting, you have to right click when you paste and do the third paste option, which is keep text only. So I'm just going to highlight this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to backspace figure 1 out of here. Actually, maybe I'll, nope, don't do that. Keep the letter F. I'm going to right click. It's your third paste option. Now I can get rid of that F before the K. So it should look like this. Know your target heart rate. Yes, we're going to change the color of this, and the font color, and we're also going to make it all on one line. Notice how it's on 2 lines right now? I hope you have 2 lines. Okay. I'll give everybody a moment for this. All right. You know when you're ready. We're at the end. We're at the end. I'm feeling 11 o'clock today.
Is that okay with you? We copy and paste and he keeps the color right in the text?
Yeah, I did say you have to right click when you paste it and choose that third paste option. That's how it keeps the color. So you can always undo and then you can always paste again. All right, you know when you're ready. I know some people are ready because they're either giggling or they're giving me different looks. Now for a short commercial message from your favorite, no, I'm kidding. Good now? All right, so next, we're gonna change the color of the text. Now here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to select the text that is inside of here. Here's how I do it, everybody. I'm gonna click once on the edge of this box. See this box? I'm gonna click on the edge of it once, like this. So that the cursor is not flashing anymore. I don't want the insertion point flashing. Now, to change the text, we're gonna come up here to Shape, Format. Shape format tab up here. So I clicked once on the edge of this box, and then once on shape format. Now we're gonna do text fill. So here's the text fill button. We're gonna choose red accent 2, just like we did earlier, same color. Red accent 2. Now if yours did not change, that's because you did not click the edge of the box first before you did the text fill. I'm gonna guess that everybody did that. Okay. Now we're gonna change the height and width of our caption, because right now it's on 2 lines. We're gonna turn it into 1 line. So here's how we're gonna do it. Up here, we're gonna change our height to 0.2. I'm just gonna click the down arrow. The height is gonna be, or excuse me, the width is gonna be 1.5. So I'm just gonna click up, 1, 2. So 0.2 and 1.5, it's all on 1 line now, right? 0.2 and 1.5.
I'm gonna put some red.
So you gotta click on the edge of the box. I said that 15 times. Nope, click inside of there. Okay.
No.
Click on the edge, just put your, right there. Okay, then text fill, and then the red accent 2, yep, there you go, just like that. Yep. So you're gonna click the edge of the box, and then click the text fill button. Perfect. Okay, then you're just gonna change your height and width to 0.2 and 1.5. Okay. And yes, I was expecting to spend time on this step, so it's okay if you ask the question.
Need some sun.
All right. Well, everybody, here comes a nice tricky part for you. So there's a reason I had you click on the edge of that box so that no cursor is flashing inside of it, because of this next part of the step. So we're gonna hold down the control key and click once on the picture. So hold down your control key with one hand. And then with your mouse hand, you're going to click once on the picture like this. And then you're going to let go of control. So both objects are selected, the image and the caption. Okay, so here we go. Step J. We are going to, oh, that's right, step I. Let's do step I first. So we're going to click align and align center. So up here in the arrange group, align and align center, which centers the image and the caption together.
How did you click both of these?
You gotta hold down the control key on your keyboard,
Oh, control. Okay, I got it. Control.
and then you gotta click both. So you gotta click the other one too.
This one?
So click on the edge of that box. Stop for a second.
Okay.
Click once on your caption.
Yeah.
Click on the edge of the box. Put your pointer on the edge, like click there. Okay, now hold down control and then click once on the picture.
This one?
There we go. Perfect. And then we are in shape format. Okay, and then we are in align and align center.
Align center, right here.
There you go. You're right where I'm at now. Don't click any. Yep, align center. Okay, it looks good. Okay. So with both of those being selected, I'm not even gonna look at the instructions. I'm just gonna show you where to go. Follow along, please. You're gonna click group and group. So group and group, it turns it into one object.
Yeah, I got the.
Wait, before you do this step. Now what the heck, let's do it, group and group. I don't think they're gonna dock you for that extra space. They better not. So there you go, everybody, that's how you group 2 objects together to make it into one. Oh, and hey, Eddie, I think you can go in here and get that extra space out of there if you want. You just have to click out of it when you're done. So yeah, you can still edit the text, everybody, when even if you've grouped it. Okay. Last step. Yay! Last step. We're going to add alternate text to our objects on the page. Darn camera. Come on, camera. Be good to me today. There we go. Okay. Every time I'm over there, it just like stays there. I don't want people watching you guys do the work. I want them to watch me do it. All right. So here we go, everybody. our first one says select the border of the SmartArt. Here's the SmartArt. So again, to select the border, you're gonna click once somewhere on, now, if you've clicked it and it looks like this, you have not selected the border. The border is to the right over here. Click once here on the border like this. Now it's selected. Okay, now we're going to right-click the graphic and select View Alt Text. So I'm going to right-click the graphic anywhere inside of here. And I'm going to choose, wait a minute, where is my, uh-oh. It does say right-click the SmartArt graphic, right? Oh, maybe because I clicked inside of here. Let's try that again. You make sure it looks like this. Now right-click. There it is, Edit Alt Text. Not View Alt Text, it's Edit Alt Text down here. So let's click that. The instructions are wrong. Click this. It should bring up this pane right here. All you're gonna do is, for step C, you're just gonna copy this, copy and paste. Just copy, straight, paste, no clicking. Control C to copy. I'm gonna click in here, Control V to paste. Because I know how much you love typing. No? Okay. All right. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one, we're gonna select the picture of a heart, and we're gonna put in picture of a heart in the alt text box. So we're going to click once on the picture of the heart. Notice how your alt text becomes blank over here. We're gonna put in picture of a heart, just like that. So we're gonna click once on the picture of the heart, and we're gonna put in picture of a heart over here on the right for alt text. That means we have one last thing we gotta do. And that's put alt text on the WordArt at the top of the screen. Give people a moment to catch up here. Okay. Now we're gonna click up here on American River Cycling Club. Please click on the edge of, or the border of the object like this. You don't want the cursor flashing or insertion point flashing on any of this. And here's all our text that we're gonna put in: American River Cycling Club, WordArt title. And we'll put it in here. For those of you that are wondering, why are we putting in alternate text? It's for screen readers. It's for people who are blind, for people that can't read the document. That's why we put alternate text on all the objects. The table down below, if you've never heard the table read, if you've just closed your eyes and had it read back to you, it will drive you up the wall. Like, you will just sit there and like cringe and go, if I'm blind, this is what I have to listen to? So, I'm just letting you know that. Well, everybody, what are we supposed to do now? Save and close, 10:50, well, don't close, but I would not close your document just for, again, just public service announcement. I would not close this document until you got 100% on, it. I'm running out of storage space again. Shoot, I don't want the video to die. Okay, hold on, everybody. I have to go delete the last video. Bear with me. Bear with me. Everybody's all watching me on screen. All right, today's the 13th, right? Okay, those can all go. Those can all go. Okay, great. All right, we have free space again. Okay, all is well. All right, so I'm saving. Again, you click back to top, you get back to the top. Uploading your file. I know I made that seem like it was going to be a lot tougher than it actually was, but I've seen people just destroy that document. Please tell me I got it right today. Please tell me I got it right today. One time. Yeah, 32 out of 32. If you got your 32 and you want to go, now's the time. People at home, I hope you enjoyed it, because there are several of you I don't see here. And if you're in one of the other classes, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you on Tuesday.